driver's license. You gotta go to who? Your enemy, right? Read.
Enemy.
And now that enemy, read,
Shall put a yoke of iron.
a what?
Of iron.
You see this yoke of iron? This is what he did to all of us. All the 12 tribes, he did that to us when he conquered us. He shall put a what?
A yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Now it says until he have destroyed thee, but we still alive. You know how we destroyed? Mentally. Because we no longer say we Judah, Benjamin, Levi. We say we African American or we West Indian or Caribbean. Because we've been destroyed, meaning destroyed from our heritage. And when he destroyed us in slavery. For example, I'm going to show you this, what he did to a lot of the Hispanic. I want you to come real close. This is what is called a Jesuit priest. When the Europeans came, what's in his hand? A cross. You know what he was teaching him? Christianity.
Bring it up.
You understand that? But guess what he wasn't teaching him? That the God is black.
Right.
That he's the Israelite. He taught him Christianity, which means the white man is God, and you're a slave. You understand? Now look at this. He's tied up, about to be burned on fire. You know why? If he rejected the Christianity, what did they do to us? They killed us. Get Revelation 13 and 15 real quick. Get it real quick. So you see what I'm showing you? That what happened to us. How you doing, my brother? Hey, what's your name, bro? What's your name? What's your name, King? Come learn about your history. Come learn, bro.
I'm good.
Come learn. See, our people say we good. Bro, we not good right now. We not good. That's why we live in a neighborhood called Crime Hills, bro. We not good. We trying to make sure our people wake up to this thing. You
Bring it
understand?
up.
So now, he forced Christianity upon us, right? You listening, Paul? He forced Christianity upon us, right? Get Revelation 13, 15. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened if we didn't want to take the Christianity.
The book of Revelations, chapter 13, verse 15.
Come on.
And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
So now the white man had power to give image unto the beast. That's this. You know how they do that? If you go on the TV or watch any movie about Christ, you're going to always see what? This. You got a flyer? We up in a popcorn. They're just in the back of the flyer. Bro, come down today, man. Come down today. Bro, what you doing today? So come down, bro. You know why? You know why I'm saying come down today? One of the reasons why captivity happened is because we didn't keep God's laws.
Right.
One of God's laws was the Sabbath day, which is today. We broke the Sabbath day. He sent us into slavery. You understand that? We didn't listen to our God that's black, so he brought this upon us.
Right.
Now we're walking around saying we good. So if we find out that we should do better, should we continue in the same errors or should we do better? According to the covenant, yes it is. You got a kid? If you got kids and your kid don't obey you, what do? You do what? You said you discipline him. Now, here's the thing. It's not just one thing. I'm giving you a brief rundown. It's not just the Sabbath day. Like, for example, he said, thou shalt not kill. Don't we kill each other in Pine Hills? He said, thou shalt not steal. Don't we steal each other in Pine Hills? He said we shouldn't commit adultery. Don't we sleep with each other's women in Pine Hills? It's a plethora of things that we're doing wrong. Right. But in order to fix it, we got to learn where we're going wrong at. You understand that?
Right.
So now, give me Proverbs chapter 1 real quick. Chapter 1, verse 22. Because I'm going to tell you what happened. I read one curse. It's not just one curse.
We lost 20 minutes.
It's a laundry list of curses.
Right.
But the reason why we read it is so you can identify to know that you're not American black. You are Israel. Because once you find out you're Israel, the next step is, I got to start keeping the commandments, because without the commandments, this is going to be the suitable punishment.
It's recorded.
That's right.
You understand? As a nation, it's not just you as an individual. It's a nation. Every last one of us got to hold each other accountable, which we don't do in our neighborhoods. Read that real quick.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 22. How long ye simple ones will you love simplicity, and the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
The problem with us as people is that we're foolish because we hate knowledge. We'll open the Bible and hear things like that brother just said, Islam is the original religion. And when we ask him prove it, he can't.
Right,
He just says a bunch of words that means nothing.
Right.
And I don't know if you noticed, Did he look like he was sober? Keep it real. Did that brother look like he was sober? Well, let me ask you this. You know why? It is your place. That's one of the problems. I'm going to show you. Hold it. Get 1 Corinthians 2. One of the problems we have in our community, because we don't know what God's laws is, when we see our brothers incapacitated on drugs, we're supposed to help them because drugs is going to kill them.
That's right.
How is it going to help us build the nation? He's saying that we are God, right? And it sounds good. So if I'm a God, why is it I can't make changes to my community? Because God means power.
Bring it out.
This is the power that you got with God right here. 1 Corinthians 2.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 15.
Bring it up.
But he that is spiritual judgeth all things.
So now it says, you that's spiritual supposed to judge all things. Hold that, get spiritual so he can understand. Romans chapter 7. What is spiritual? Spiritual means you're keeping God's commandments. You know why? I used to smoke, right? What happens to you when you smoke? Is your body made to inhale smoke? No. So what's going to happen to you if you smoke? You gonna what? It's that simple, right? But yet we still put smoke in our lungs, right? We have a virus going around that's attacking your lungs, but we still put stuff in our lungs. And I used to say the same thing. It depends what you smoke. But like I asked you, is your body made for smoke? No. So does it depend what you smoke? Hell no. Because your body was never made to ingest smoke. You understand? So now, it said that we that's supposed to be spiritual, we're supposed to judge all things. Meaning what? You should look on your brother that's in drugs and say, you shouldn't do that. Here's why. Cause and effect. You understand? So now we're going to find out what spiritual is. How do you become spiritual?
The book of Romans chapter 7, verse 14.
Bring it up.
For we know that the law is spiritual.
What's spiritual?
The law is spiritual.
You know why? Because the law says don't defile your temple. So when you're doing that law, that means you're what?
The law is spiritual.
The law is spiritual.
But I am carnal, sold under sin.
But we're carnal, meaning what? We have a sinful nature to us. Sin means you're going to break God's commandments. Like one commandment, he said don't defile your temple. But we break that, so we become carnal.
Right.
Meaning we don't see an issue in it. Until we're in the hospital on a deathbed with a COVID mask on our face. Go back to 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 15. Come on.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 15.
Now, Paul, you follow so far, right? Smoking is not good for us because it's going to lead to death, right? So if we see our brothers smoking, whether it's cigarettes, drugs, whatever, if they're inhaling smoke, you should go to him and tell him, out of love for him, bro, don't do that. It's going to cause death. You understand? Read it.
But he that is spiritual
So the brother that's not smoking, that's applying God's commandments, he's spiritual.
judges all things.
So absolutely, you can't judge your brother. Because when you turn a blind eye to it, that's actually hatred. That means you don't care about his life.
That's right.
And if you care about his life, you don't want to see him die, right? That's the point. Guess what? When we had the laws, we didn't do that. That's why stuff like this happened.
Right.
You understand? How y'all doing, family? You understand so far, right?
You guys want to get a word?
Like I said, you said you ain't got nothing to do, bro. You just said you ain't got nothing to do, bro. Don't make excuses. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. We've seen this time and time again. Brothers be like, I'm gonna chop it up to you later. You know we don't never see them. Let's try 5 and 5 real quick. And I'm gonna tell you something. You know why we shouldn't say that? What's more important than finding out about God's laws so that you don't die? But do you do it though? That's the problem.
Tell you why?
How you know I'm gonna look to see you when I get concerned? Bro, you don't know that. I'm gonna show you something real quick. Now it's up to you, the choice that you gonna make. I can only give you the warning. That's it. That's all I can do.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 5, verse 5. Concerning propitiation, be without fear to add sin unto sin.
So he said concerning propitiation, meaning concerning you getting forgiveness, getting knowledge, right? You should be worried about adding sin to sin, meaning you finally out the truth and you decided, you know what, I'm gonna wait till later to go investigate it. Read.
And say not, his mercy is great.
Say what?
And say not, his mercy is great. He will be pacified for the multitude of my sins.
How we do that is by saying, you know what? I'm gonna wait to come talk to you. I'm gonna wait to go do this. Read.
For his mercy and wrath, for mercy and wrath come from him. And his indignation rested upon sinners. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
This is the point I wanted to get to. God said, do what?
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
God said, don't waste time to turn to him. Read.
And put not off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
You know how that happens to us? We can walk to the store right now and the police can kill us. That's our life. Matter of fact, a car could jump the curb right now. That's why he said don't waste time in turning to him. Because suddenly, when you least expect it, death comes knocking. That's why we come out here giving our people warning. So when you say to me, as my brother Paul, you ain't got nothing to do, I don't want to see you die. That's why I'm stressing to you, come to the school.
Get up.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.